Hello, everyone. My name is Mac Robinson. I am the Executive Director of Healthy Community Brookfield. Welcome all to this presentation. So, the goals of this presentation. As HCB's Executive Director, I'll provide an overview and summary of the organization, include an analysis of our strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities, also known as the SWOT analysis, and conclude in proposed strategies and tactics that will assure our organization's success in the future. So, a brief overview of the organization. We're a charitable, nonprofit organization. Um, we serve the community of Brookfield, which is roughly about 85,000 residents, most of which are considered in our most of which are um, living in our major city of Dakin. We have a fairly good school system and public health infrastructure, both of which happen to be struggling for funding, though, which is where we come in. And we have plenty of medical amenities and community organizations, including our own hospital, different private physician offices, YMCA, elder services such as nursing homes, and transport services. Some specific programs that we offer that are all contingent upon grant funding and county budget fund allocations are nutrition education courses, women's health services, prenatal newborn care, mobile health medical services, smoking cessation classes, and some more that are very vulnerable as far as funding goes, such as our diabetes education classes and our well water testing. So very important yet jeopardized programs that we offer. So some environmental factors that have to do with the Healthy Community Brookfield organization. So as far as our community relation goes, there is a lack of understanding of our duties amongst the community. They basically don't have a full understanding of what we do and why we do it. Our staff here are very hardworking and dedicated, that's great. That's pivotal for any organization. Um, and a lot of the community still thinks that the HCB is part of the county hospital or the county health department, which is not. We are separate, standalone organization. These things combined can cause confusion, which is not good. We want to iron those things out. Um, Overall, our organization is perceived as doing good, that is true. We have some things to work on, but we are succeeding organization. There's a lack of understanding of our duties, like I previously mentioned. Let's see, we have a total of 97 employees, and it seems to be a good place of employment. Some things we need to work on are the board members. We need to start to revamp and reinstitute new policies into the board to generate some more creativity and new ideas. That has to do with this compromise hierarchy that I threw in at the bottom of the slide as well. Um, it's we need to basically restructure our organization, I believe, to succeed in the future. The last major environmental factor would be the key stakeholders and employees. They seem to question the direction and organization of the mission, which I think also ties in with the current board members we have as well. We need to basically redirect and get the HCB back on track, make our mission clear, and do everything we can to achieve that goal. So here we see the SWOT analysis that I mentioned previously, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I just listed a lot of the strengths that this organization has. We hired a competent CFO and program planner in 2008, and that has helped steady our finances. All of the staff here, all 97 employees, are very hardworking and dedicated to the HCB mission. The community sees the HCB as doing well, which is it's a very good thing. some weaknesses that we have, again, like I previously mentioned, the poor structure, compromised hierarchy of where employees stand and where they fit in with the board. That also ties in with the active board member serving long term, which I think is another thing we can adjust, make the term served on the board of directors shorter. Excuse me. A big weakness is that we've recently failed the PHAB audit for not having a lack, or for not having a quality improvement plan, which is something that really needs to change. We need to keep our accreditation through PHAB, so that is one of the main focuses in the future. Some opportunities we have in relation to that would be to rectify the failed PHAB audit and achieve all the necessary criteria so we can have our PHAB accreditation. We can restructure, realign, and refocus the organization to basically do what we set out to do and help the community of Brookfield. Some threats would, again, deal with the PHAB audit. If we do not straighten that out and we do not fix our deficits, then we lose that accreditation, which in turn would make us lose funding. Our community relations would start to fail. It's a very pivotal part to our mission. Some key stakeholders and employees question the direction of the organization. Again, this would fall under the realignment of the HCB's mission statement and vision statement. We just need to get the company and the organization back on track, make our goals and our objectives very clear and precise, simple, so we can better achieve those in the future. So here I have the current mission statement and vision statement, which you all should be pretty familiar with. And in the right-hand column, I have our revised, or what I think would be a good revised mission and vision statement. Briefly, I'll read those to you. So the new mission statement would read, Healthy Community Brookfield aims to increase the quality of life for residents as a nonprofit organization by promoting public health and wellness and providing relevant health programs and initiatives with the aid of essential partners and community stakeholders. And the new vision statement would read, Healthy Community Brookfield will facilitate fundamental public health programs that provide residents the foundation and tools for a healthy life. So in summary, I think those are very good descriptions and kind of an analysis of what we do, what we strive to do, and in the future, make moves and make adjustments towards achieving these goals and these missions and visions. So a 5-year strategic plan, major strategic planning initiatives starting with a situational analysis for the organization. So the situational analysis for the organization is imperative. The organization understands that the current state of the HCB, its goals, partnerships, and culture. The HCB should promote and build upon the relationships between the HCB and key stakeholders. The key stakeholders are a pivotal part to the HCB organization and what we do in the community. I think a plan to institute quarterly conferences with department heads, as well as with department heads of both the HCB as well as the external organizations or key stakeholders. This could be a discussion style format with all positive and negative feedback. It's all discussed and aired, and that leaves little doubt on the true state of the HCB, our missions, our goals, and what we're currently working on, and what we should work towards. The third strategy, I think, that fits into our strategic plan, we need to promote and reward those responsible for these actions, and then to retitle, rehire, or at the very least retrain individuals who have become a detriment to this organization and are ultimately kind of working away from what we want to do, our goals and our objectives. So as far as the action plan goes, we could revitalize the HCB by revisiting the mission statement. This is, I think, a good first step, and I kind of already put one suggestion out there, and I just want to see how the board of directors feels about that, and that's all it would really entail. A good second step would be to focus on the programmatic and financial stability. This would include myself, the board of directors, management, and the financial and grant advisors. Formulating a strategic plan focusing efforts on grant funds to support specific programs, and the restructure and reorganization of internal management. That would include a comprehensive quality improvement plan. So this would more narrow our organization to do things that we are good at doing and that we should be doing, and also improving our quality improvement plan, which would satisfy our PHAB audit and allow us to retain that accreditation. The third and final action would be to provide relatable programs and services with input from key stakeholders. So this goes into the last two action plans as well. And its main goal is to just move the organization forward, better streamline our abilities, our programs, our services, and allow for greater success in the future. So some ways of evaluating these three action plans would be to give surveys to stakeholders as well as current employees and the general public, and those should generally reflect a more accurate description of the organization. More and more of the public and stakeholders should have a clear idea of what we do, why we do it, and that'll help our organization move forward as well. Another evaluation plan would be to obviously see our financials start to improve and the grant funds received increase. These can easily be tracked over 3 to 5 years. And the programs we offer should start to take form and maybe morph into greater programs. We could start to drop programs that we don't think are effective or someone else could offer or do better. And then we could start to take on programs that our key stakeholders would rather us do. So discussions with the stakeholders at the quarterly meetings that I previously talked about would be a great way to evaluate that. So in summary, by implementing the suggested plans of action, the relationships between key stakeholders and the HCB will be more clearly stated, the mission of the HCB will be more prominent, and the organizational structure and description will be more transparent and lucrative. The HCB Board of Directors will play a pivotal role in each one of these strategies, and if successful, will put the HCB on a positive trajectory. So that's all I have for you today. Here's some references for you. And I thank all of the board directors for coming out, and I hope we can talk about this more in the future. Thank you.